Welcome to I Am Stoic channel. How much do you earn? What is your future plans? Do you wish to stay in this shitty job? You must have heard phrases like this very often in your life. This restlessness, this constant pressure and traumatizing generation must have made you tired. Even so, you wish to become stoic and resilient to this. First, I would like to give you a round of applause for enduring this hardship. And let's start by talking about this whole concept of restlessness. These days it feels like we're always on the go, right? Constantly switching jobs, moving to new cities, trying out new hobbies. It's like we're addicted to the thrill of the chase, always searching for the next big thing. But here's the thing. All that external stuff, the jobs, the cities, the hobbies, they're not where real peace comes from. It comes from within. It's about finding that sense of calm and contentment inside ourselves, regardless of what's happening on the outside. Now, I get it, finding stillness in a world that never stops moving can feel like an impossible task. But trust me, it's worth it. Because when you learn to tap into that inner peace, everything else just falls into place. So let's talk about how we can actually do that. One thing that's really helped me is carving out moments of stillness in my day. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, just a few minutes here and there to pause, breathe, and be present. Maybe it's taking a short walk outside, sitting quietly with a cup of tea, or even just closing my eyes and taking a few deep breaths at my desk. And you know what? It works. Even just a few minutes of stillness can make a world of difference. It's like hitting the reset button on my brain, allowing me to approach whatever comes next with a sense of clarity and calm. But here's the thing, finding stillness isn't always easy. Sometimes it feels like there's this constant tug pulling us back into the chaos of our lives. That's why it's so important to make it a priority to actively seek out those moments of peace and quiet, even when it feels like the world is spinning out of control. I've also found that practicing mindfulness can be really helpful in cultivating that sense of inner peace. It's all about bringing your attention back to the present moment instead of getting caught up in worries about the past or the future. Whether it's through meditation, yoga, or just simple breathing exercises, mindfulness can help us tune into the here and now where true peace resides. And you know what's really cool? The more we practice finding stillness, the easier it becomes. It's like building a muscle. The more you work at it, the stronger it gets. And before you know it, you'll find yourself feeling more grounded, more centered, and more at peace, even in the midst of life's chaos. So let's make a pact, shall we? Let's commit to finding stillness in our lives, even when it feels like the world is moving a mile a minute. Because in those moments of quietude, we'll find the peace and clarity we need to navigate whatever comes our way. The value of deep reading. Now, about all that reading, you've got access to more books and articles than I could have ever imagined. But here's the catch. Jumping from one book to another, just skimming the surface isn't going to get you far. It's like trying to learn about the ocean by looking at a puddle. Pick a few great authors. These are the ones who've been around for a while, whose words have stood the test of time. Dive deep into their work. Read slowly, take notes, and let their ideas really sink in. Think of it like having a conversation with a wise friend. You wouldn't just listen to a few words and then walk away, right? You'd stick around, ask questions, and let the conversation change you. If you like our insights, do consider subscribing to the channel. It motivates us to create more videos like this. That being said, in today's generation, there's an ever-present pressure to be knowledgeable about a broad range of topics. It's easy to fall into the trap of skimming the surface of many subjects, believing that a cursory understanding is sufficient. However, true understanding and mastery come from delving deeply into a few chosen areas. This principle applies not only to academic subjects, but also to skills and hobbies. Imagine aspiring to become a master chef without ever stepping foot in a kitchen. It's simply not feasible. To truly excel, one must immerse themselves fully, getting their hands dirty in the process. Deep learning involves a commitment to focus and immersion. Rather than spreading oneself thin across a multitude of interests, it's far more rewarding to concentrate on a select few. Whether it's a subject that ignites passion or a skill that one wishes to hone, dedicating undivided attention is key. This approach allows for genuine engagement, fostering a deeper understanding that transcends mere surface-level knowledge. Embracing depth over breadth requires a willingness to engage fully with the chosen pursuit. It entails active participation, experimentation, and a readiness to learn from mistakes. Just as a chef refines their craft through countless hours of practice and experimentation in the kitchen, so too must individuals commit to the process of learning and growth. In a world that often celebrates quantity over quality, it's important to remember the value of depth. This is especially true when it comes to our consumption of information, whether through books, articles, or online resources. Rather than striving to amass an extensive library of unread books, the emphasis should be on selecting a handful of meaningful texts and engaging with them deeply. Our bookshelves, whether physical or digital, should reflect this ethos of quality over quantity. It's not about the sheer number of books we own, but rather the depth of understanding we gain from those we choose to read. By selecting a few key texts that resonate deeply, we open ourselves up to the possibility of profound insight and personal growth. Repeatedly revisiting these chosen texts is crucial to mining their full potential. With each reading, new layers of meaning reveal themselves, offering fresh insights and perspectives. Over time, these books become more than mere sources of information. They become companions on our journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. In essence, depth of understanding is the cornerstone of true mastery. By focusing our energy and attention on a select few areas of interest, we cultivate a richness of knowledge and experience that far surpasses the fleeting allure of superficial expertise. In a world that often glorifies multitasking and superficiality, let us instead embrace the transformative power of depth. Let's talk about contentment. Our society often measures success by how much you have money, possessions, status. But let me tell you a secret. True wealth isn't about having more, it's about needing less. If you can find joy in what you already have, you'll always feel rich. In this Gen Z era, the pursuit of success often revolves around the accumulation of wealth, possessions, and status. We're bombarded with messages that equate happiness and fulfillment with material abundance, leading many to believe that the key to a satisfying life lies in constantly striving for more. However, there's a fundamental truth that often gets overlooked amidst this relentless pursuit. True wealth isn't measured by how much we have, but rather by how little we need. Contentment, often overshadowed by the allure of material gain, holds the key to genuine fulfillment and inner peace. It's about finding joy and satisfaction in what we already possess, rather than constantly seeking external validation or chasing after elusive desires. In a society that often glorifies excess and consumption, cultivating a sense of contentment is a radical act of defiance, one that challenges the prevailing narrative of never-ending accumulation. At its core, contentment is rooted in gratitude, the practice of acknowledging and appreciating the abundance that already exists in our lives. It's about shifting our perspective from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance, recognizing the blessings that surround us each day. From the simplest pleasures like a warm bed or a nourishing meal to the meaningful connections we share with loved ones, there is no shortage of reasons to be grateful. But practicing gratitude isn't just about counting our blessings. It's about embracing a mindset of abundance that permeates every aspect of our lives. It's about finding beauty in the ordinary, joy in the mundane, and peace in the present moment. When we learn to cultivate gratitude as a way of life, we begin to see the world through a different lens, one that is colored by appreciation and wonder. Moreover, contentment isn't synonymous with complacency or resignation. It doesn't mean settling for less or giving up on our aspirations. Rather, it's about finding fulfillment in the journey itself, rather than fixating solely on the destination. It's about pursuing our goals with passion and purpose, while also maintaining a deep sense of gratitude for the blessings we've already received. In a culture that often equates success with material wealth and external achievement, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. We're constantly bombarded with messages that tell us we need more money, more possessions, more accolades in order to be happy. But the reality is that chasing after these external markers of success often leads to a sense of emptiness and dissatisfaction. No matter how much we acquire, it never seems to be enough. That's where contentment comes in. It offers us a radical alternative to the relentless pursuit of more, a path to true wealth and fulfillment that doesn't depend on external circumstances or material possessions. Instead, it invites us to look within, to cultivate a sense of gratitude for the abundance that already exists in our lives. So how can we cultivate contentment in a world that constantly tells us we need to have more? It starts with a shift in perspective, a conscious choice to focus on what we have rather than what we lack. This doesn't mean ignoring our desires or denying ourselves the opportunity to pursue our goals. Rather, it means approaching life from a place of abundance rather than scarcity. One practical way to cultivate contentment is through the practice of gratitude. Take a few moments each day to reflect on the blessings in your life, the people you love, the experiences you've had, the simple pleasures that bring you joy. Write them down if it helps, or simply hold them in your heart. By consciously acknowledging and appreciating the abundance that surrounds you, you begin to shift your mindset from one of lack to one of plenty. Another key aspect of cultivating contentment is learning to let go of attachment to external outcomes. This doesn't mean giving up on your goals or ambitions. Rather, it means releasing your attachment to specific outcomes and learning to find fulfillment in the process itself. When you approach life with a sense of openness and curiosity, rather than rigid expectations, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities and opportunities for growth. Therefore, cultivating contentment means learning to find joy and satisfaction in the present moment, rather than constantly chasing after some future ideal. This doesn't mean ignoring your dreams or aspirations. Rather, it means learning to appreciate the journey itself, rather than fixating solely on the destination. When you learn to savor the simple pleasures of life, a beautiful sunset, a quiet moment of reflection, a shared laugh with a loved one, you discover that true wealth isn't found in the pursuit of more, but in the appreciation of what you already have. In the pursuit of personal growth and self-improvement, it's essential to translate philosophical concepts and abstract ideas into practical, actionable steps that can be integrated into our daily lives. While the pursuit of knowledge is valuable in itself, its true worth lies in its application, in how it helps us navigate life's challenges, understand our emotions, and cultivate resilience in the face of adversity. In this vein, adopting a proactive approach to learning and self-reflection can serve as a powerful catalyst for growth and transformation. Learning to navigate life's challenges. Life is full of challenges, from everyday stresses to unexpected obstacles that test our resilience and resolve. Learning to handle these challenges with grace and resilience is a skill that can be cultivated through intentional learning and practice. Each day presents an opportunity to acquire new insights and strategies for coping with life's ups and downs. One practical approach is to identify a specific challenge or area of personal growth that you'd like to focus on each day. Whether it's learning to manage stress more effectively, overcoming fears and insecurities, or understanding the complexities of our emotions, honing in on one idea at a time allows for deeper exploration and understanding. For example, if stress management is a priority, you might dedicate a day to learning about mindfulness techniques or stress reduction strategies. Take the time to research and reflect on these concepts, considering how they apply to your own life and circumstances. What practical steps can you take to incorporate these techniques into your daily routine? How might they help you better cope with the stresses you encounter? The only way is through intellectual understanding. In the words of Albert Einstein, intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. By embracing the practice of daily learning and reflection, we embark on a journey of continuous growth and self-discovery, enriching our lives and contributing to the betterment of the world around us. How can we do so? That's right, maybe keeping a journal. Keeping a journal is a powerful tool for self-reflection and personal growth. It provides a space for recording thoughts, insights, and reflections on our experiences, allowing us to track our progress and gain deeper insights into ourselves. By committing to regular journaling, we engage in an ongoing dialogue with ourselves, charting our journey of self-discovery and transformation. To make the most of journaling as a tool for personal growth, consider setting aside time each day to write down your thoughts and reflections. As you explore new ideas and concepts, jot down how they resonate with you and how they might inform your actions and decisions. Notice any patterns or themes that emerge over time and reflect on how your understanding and perspective evolve. For instance, if you've been exploring the concept of fear and how it impacts your life, use your journal to delve deeper into your own fears and insecurities. What are the underlying beliefs and assumptions that fuel your fears? How do they manifest in your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors? By shining a light on these patterns, you gain greater insight into their origins and their hold on you, empowering you to challenge and overcome them. Cultivating a growth mindset. Central to the process of personal growth is the cultivation of a growth mindset, a belief in our capacity to learn, adapt, and grow, even in the face of challenges and setbacks. Embracing a growth mindset means viewing failures and obstacles as opportunities for learning and development, rather than as indicators of our inherent limitations. As you engage in daily learning and reflection, strive to cultivate a mindset of curiosity and openness to new experiences. Approach each day as an opportunity to learn something new, to challenge yourself, and to expand your understanding of the world and yourself. For example, if you encounter a setback or failure, rather than viewing it as a reflection of your abilities or worth, reframing it as a learning opportunity. What can you glean from this experience? What insights can you carry forward to inform your future actions? By adopting this mindset, you transform setbacks into stepping stones for growth, paving the way for greater resilience and success. Combining ancient wisdom with modern tools, the journey of personal growth and self-improvement is a lifelong endeavor that requires dedication, intentionality, and a willingness to embrace the process of learning and growth. By adopting a proactive approach to daily learning and reflection, we can cultivate the skills, insights, and mindset necessary to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. By focusing on one idea each day, reflecting on its relevance to our lives, and documenting our thoughts and insights in a journal, we engage in an ongoing dialogue with ourselves, charting our progress and deepening our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Through this process, we not only acquire new knowledge and skills, but also cultivate a mindset of growth and possibility that empowers us to overcome obstacles and realize our full potential. In today's digital age, we have an unprecedented array of tools and resources at our fingertips, from digital libraries and mindfulness apps to online courses and communities. These modern innovations offer unparalleled opportunities for learning, growth, and self-improvement, allowing us to combine ancient wisdom with cutting-edge technology in our quest for a more fulfilling life. Digital libraries, for example, provide access to a vast treasure trove of knowledge and wisdom from cultures and civilizations spanning millennia. From classic works of philosophy and literature to contemporary research and scholarship, the wealth of information available at our fingertips is truly staggering. By harnessing the power of digital libraries, we can explore diverse perspectives, deepen our understanding of the world, and engage with ideas that have stood the test of time. Mindfulness apps represent another invaluable tool for modern living, offering guided meditations, breathing exercises, and other practices designed to cultivate inner peace and mental clarity. In a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming, these apps provide a refuge of stillness and tranquility, helping us to ground ourselves amidst the frenetic pace of modern life. By incorporating mindfulness into our daily routine, we can develop greater self-awareness, resilience, and emotional well-being. Online courses and communities further enhance our ability to learn and grow, offering opportunities to explore new interests, develop new skills, and connect with like-minded individuals from around the globe. Whether it's mastering a new language, honing our creative talents, or delving into a subject of personal interest, the possibilities for self-improvement are virtually limitless. By tapping into these online resources, we can expand our horizons, pursue our passions, and enrich our lives in ways we never thought possible. However, it's important to remember that these tools are means to an end, not ends in themselves. While digital libraries, mindfulness apps, and online courses can certainly enhance our lives, they should never distract us from the essence of what it means to live a fulfilling life. At their core, the principles of a meaningful existence remain unchanged, regardless of the technological advances of the modern age. Finding stillness amidst the chaos, diving deep into what truly matters, and appreciating what we have are timeless practices that have guided seekers of wisdom and truth for centuries. In the midst of our fast-paced, hyper-connected world, it's all too easy to lose sight of these fundamental truths. Yet it is precisely during these times of uncertainty and upheaval that these principles become all the more essential. By incorporating ancient wisdom into our modern lives and leveraging the tools and resources at our disposal, we can navigate the complexities of the digital age with greater clarity, purpose, and fulfillment. Whether we're seeking solace in a moment of quiet reflection, pursuing knowledge and understanding through online learning, or connecting with others in virtual communities, let us remember to use these tools mindfully, with intention and purpose. In doing so, we can harness the power of technology to enhance our lives and deepen our appreciation for the timeless wisdom that has guided humanity for generations.